Alright guys, I got the whole wide body kit all unraveled now, so let me show it to you. So I always like to start with the passenger quarter panel, or whichever side has the gas door, and I build forward and around it. Because usually when you do the kits, they kind of built right around the gas opening. So then this way, if you built it last, if it connected, you'd be off. It might have forced you off like this because you didn't plan it right. So always a good tip. Start with the quarter panel first and kind of get it around the gas area so we got it to sit into its home pretty well. As far as the finish goes, it's almost ready to paint. Obviously there's some imperfections if you can see it. If it'll focus. Just little fish eyes and air pocket holes. Some nice deep sand scratches. You can catch it in the reflection of the light. Some sand scratches. But essentially it's pretty light duty to get it ready for paint. I would say just scuff the whole thing. Maybe soften these out. I don't know what this finish is in, but at least scuff it out and primer surface it. Block it out one time and it's ready to go. Alright, so I'm actually going to try to build the rest of this side. See how it all fits up. And I'll remove everything at once, then I make all my cuts at once on the side just to make things a little bit easier and smoother. So trying to figure out what I need to do to get this bumper extension piece to fit on. So it looks like we can try to put the side skirt piece on this side. The jacking block's right in the way. So I'm gonna cut a little indentation out for it so you can still jack it up without hitting it. I've gotten the kit all mounted up and kind of just all together on this side. Let me show you guys what it looks like and kind of what I thought about it. So, in comparison to this side, what I noticed is that a couple small things. So, the fitment down here, the bottom piece doesn't sit higher than the actual side skirt compared to the other side. I can't move it up. And as far as the quarter panel piece, I can't move it down because you can see direct body lines. They match up here, matches up here perfectly and here. So it's just something that needs to be worked out. They didn't have any indentations to drill holes, so I had to take a good guess, which is not too big of a deal. This side, gap's pretty good. Not too bad, you can work a little bit more, but it's not that big of a deal. This body line, or this gappage, does not match compared to the other side. pretty notorious for most body kits I've noticed. It's just that the gas lid side, it's always thicker than the actual regular quarter panel. And then there was no indentations on the other side. Alright, so finally I have it all on the car. It's all zipped on, all the holes are pre-drilled now, so all I have to do is just take off the whole entire kit, drill out all the holes bigger so the rib nuts fit, set the rib nuts, apply some seam sealer. The fronts are all cut out so it fits now. The rears, I need to cut the outer layer and then fold the under layer up and then weld it. Other than that, check it out. Alright, this is the hardware kit that he provided to install it. So, show you what the hardware looks like real quick. Nice little beauty washers. Got them deep blue. He plans to paint them about this color later on down the road. Simple pack of M5 rib nuts. And then nice Allen head bolts. They're M5 by 20 typically, in case you guys are always wondering. And I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I always send my customers to get Z-Spec hardware just because they're really easy to get a hold of. What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be working on the rear quarter panels. I'm going to be cutting them, welding them, splitting them, hammering them, getting it all ready and sealing them so I can get it all tidied up. So check it out. I'll be cutting out this whole edge lip real quick to separate the front layer from the back layer, and then I'll trim just the top side, roughly about that. And you'll see just the whole inner shell, and then I'll start trying to fold the underside up and over, and I'll start tacking, welding them together. So yeah. Got it all tacked up so far. And kind of got it grounded down, and let me show you what it looks like. So this is what we're gonna use to seal it all up. Some 3M bare metal seam sealer. Just gonna caulk some right on in here, and then peel it. It'll be a nice clean line. So I am just about done for the most part. I only have a few more little things to do. So this is what it looks like all said and done. So it's been chopped, folded, cut, welded, sealed, and undercoated. So if you look at it, nice coating, black, blends in. If you look underneath, you can't really see much, but now it's all nice and coated. Alright, so now I'm going to be working on the rib nuts and holes. So this is the tool. This is the rib nut setter. I got it from Astro. It's only like 50 bucks, not that bad. Hardware. Here are the rib nuts. You'll screw it on. And then you'll drill out a hole with the 1/4 inch bit for an M5 setup like this. You'll drill out the hole, it'll sit right in. So check it out. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is that take some black paint, brush it around the rib nut, brush it around in the hole, and then set it in there just so the paint acts as a corrosion inhibitor so it doesn't rust out later on down the road. So, just as a tip, take a look at this. If you look right into the hole, it looks just about spot on to where I kind of pre-drilled everything. But if you look close enough, I can get it. You can kind of see how there's a little bit of silver shining on this side. That's the rib nut sitting on it, or sitting behind it. It's just ever so slightly. So you just gotta make sure you round out the hole just a little bit more to make your life easier. So I got most of them in, all lined up pretty well. Some of them are off by like maybe a millimeter. But I just take a carbide bit, get it in there, and open the hole just slightly over to wherever I need it to go, so the bolt will slide right in. And then hardware, I'm gonna keep working on it. So once I get it all bolted up, I'll show you guys. So sometimes this is an issue. Sometimes the rib nut won't set in right. I got it going, and then now it's just spinning. So what I gotta do next, luckily enough it's not all the way in, so I just gotta chop the head off, rip off the kit, and then try to put a new one in. So watch it. After I fixed that one rib nut, or a couple rib nuts, I got it all together now. So this is kind of what it looks like, besides having the bottom piece and the other piece. But I'm gonna rip off the bumper and actually redo the rear diffuser. But look at it. Alright, let me keep going. So I finally got around to getting the rear diffuser installed. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I actually got it over some time now, so check it out. As far as fitment goes, once you really get it in there, it fits just like OEM, damn near. This one had a couple broken clips. I think it was one of the end ones, the tabs that kind of just lock behind the bumper. The one thing about this diffuser is that it was really hard to get in between the little track so that it'll actually clip. I had to really work it in, take out the foam piece that goes here, and then really get working, and then it would, with some tension, the clips would let go. Show focus on you. So those little clips, so that clip right there, and all along, they kind of let go a little bit. If you shake it around enough, fold it around, it let go. So I drilled a hole through the plastic and then through the tab and put a screw through. So this way when you get it to sit in there, it locks itself in. So here's the broken tab. And there's nothing along here that helps grab it in, but drill the holes through the bottom, put the factory clips back in, so it's just like normal, but overall it fits really well. So let me get it back on the car for you guys. Now that I have the rear buttoned up and the rear diffuser done, I'm gonna finish up with the front fender, get that all situated, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after it's all done. Finally finished up this whole passenger side, got it all bolted on by itself completely. So let me show you guys what it looks like. Guys, so it's been a long week. I'm cranking away at this wide body M3. I'm finally all done. Let me show you guys what it's all about. Alright guys, this is Zach from Taylor Garage. I hope you liked my video. Please comment down below what you guys think about the Musk Wide body kit, and hope you guys subscribe and like my page. Stay tuned for the next one.